No, but don't let's be pedestrian with this. Don't let's be too simplistic. Not every disease, as it were, we emanate from this of ease
Yes.
in the way the body functions. Some, I mean, let's give Ebola for instance. It's not a disease. It's not. I mean, it's not a disease of you not having enough water in your body.
Ebola, one of those things that we would have been able to do to contain Ebola would have been to ensure that the immune system, God has given us a system that can deal with any kind of disease, including Ebola. You know, a lot we've heard that some certain people can cope
Recover,
with it,
yes.
recover, and it's because of their immune system. And one of the greatest destroyers of immune systems is dehydration, not having enough water in the body. It destroys, it weakens the immune system.
Faster or more critically than viruses.
When it weakens the immune system, even the malaria parasite can afflict. We should be able to cope with diseases, infectious diseases, if our immune systems are working optimally. And because of our lifestyle, that system has been suppressed.
Okay, now, Paul, let's come to because this picture is becoming a little bit gruesome. You know, some people are getting worried at home if maybe they'll be checking their fridges, they have water to drink now or not. Now, but let's quickly come back to, so what are these benefits that we get from drinking water optimally? Not when we are thirsty, not when we are driven to eat, not when we are compelled to eat, like, okay, go and take a drug with water or this. So what are these things that we need to do, and how often do we need to actually get water into the system?
Well, like I said, there's a reservoir. And so it must be a regular, continuous thing. We must drink water continuously from the moment you wake up. Everybody knows that. People talk about drinking 1 or 2 glasses of water
When they wake up.
When they wake up, all right? Water helps to detoxify. Those 1 or 2 glasses when you wake up begins to detoxify the system, begins to increase water in the body, because in a dehydrated state, the circulation becomes sluggish. And then if that is the case, the acid waste begin to accumulate.
At some point of the body.
Yes. We have a weak link. Because if, for instance, somebody, even cancer, all right, cancer of a part of the body could have started as a regional dehydration in that part of the body, and because nothing was done about it,
the cells begin to malfunction.
That's correct, absolutely. So in the presence of acid, a lot of acid and other toxic waste, not having enough oxygen, you see, because when circulation is slowed down, the wastes are not being eliminated as fast as they are produced.
Should be, yes.
And then oxygen and other nutrients are not coming in. All right, so you have a creation of an anaerobic situation. Anaerobic, that's not enough oxygen. And that is a very good site for cancer development.
Now, how can we help our people to move away from this, well, what I would just call the complacency? Okay, so you drink water when you're having your meals. You drink water only when you are thirsty. You drink water when you're sweaty. People seem to drink water when they are compelled.
Yeah.
So how do we move away from that?
I say to people that, like you said, the word you use, when you are thirsty, you are already dehydrated. You had been dehydrated. You just didn't get dehydrated because you got thirsty. And we are talking of, when I say dehydration now, I'm talking about dehydration at the cellular level. There are about 100 trillion cells in the human body, and 66% of the water in them, about 80% to 90% of the cell, is all water. But in dehydration, or when you lose such amount of water, 66% of the water in the cell is lost. And the cells get dehydrated first before you have that sensation of thirst. So to answer your question directly, we mustn't drink water because we are compelled. I say to people, people don't always eat because they are hungry. They eat because it's breakfast. They eat because it's lunchtime. They eat because it's time for dinner. And I say to people that you must have times where you drink water, not because you are thirsty.
Amazing. Now, but Paul, when we were growing up, I'm sure we didn't have such pathfinding knowledge of what you can do to your body.
Yes, we didn't, you see, because it wasn't even a medical school. It wasn't a subject that was handled in medical school. And I can say to you and prove it that problems that we now have, you know, you must also be close to 60, just like myself.
Yes.
Now, problems that we now have, or 60-year-olds have, started when they were 20. When they were 20, 25, 30. All right? And those were days when these were warning signs, the headache, the dyspeptic pain, you know, the pain in the knees and some other joints. They were just warning signs. And so because